Okay, YouTubers, this is the Angry Prepper. So today's video is going to be a heads up video. That's why I'm releasing it late in the day. It's about the avian flu going around and actually starting to infect humans. Now, with that being said, guys, there are many different avian strains out there. And again, these strains are now starting to cross over to humans, which in years past, they haven't. Now, all of a sudden this year, guys, we have, if I'm not mistaken, 2 different strains that affected humans this year. Last year, well, a few years back, sorry, China also had another one. I think it was H5N1 that infected a human. And it seems to be they're only infecting one human at a time, which, again, is a good thing that it's not spreading like wildfire, like, I don't know, the flu or some shit. So, guys, with that, this is more just a heads-up video than anything. So, a Colorado inmate contracted the H5N1 avian strain. Now, again, like I said before, there are different strains out there. He caught this one because he was culling infected chickens, and that was part of his work release, I guess, program, right? So I guess for him to acclimate to the world or something like that, whatever it was just a program that he was doing to, I'm pretty sure also to help reduce their sentence. So whatever the case was, guys, he got sick, and he was the only one as of right now that got sick. Again, this was a few weeks back. They're just now reporting this. And the other 10 people were still under surveillance. I'm pretty sure they're out of it now since the guy who got sick recovered. With that, guys, he is 40 years old, so he recovered just fine. They gave him a variation of something like Tamiflu, but it wasn't Tamiflu. I think it was called oseltamivir, if I'm saying that right, oseltamivir. And he took that, and that was the only treatment they gave him, and he fared out just well. Guys, with everything going on, it's easy for conspiracy theorists such as myself and the rest of you guys to start looking at this and going, this isn't fucking right. We're having all of these problems, guys, pop up at the same time. Now, granted, I know the CDC and WHO, they have different variants of different diseases pop up all over the world pretty much every day or every week. But with everything we have going on, now we're contending with this bullshit. Now, keep in mind, these variants had only spread to one human or 2, but they haven't, they haven't burned through the human race or whatever society that they started in. So I guess that's a good thing. Now, interestingly enough, guys, the media puts it first human to contract the H5N1, and they specifically title it that as if it's a fucking race or something. And they said the first human in America. Sorry, because the first guy was actually in the UK that contracted the H5N1. But then earlier this year, right, maybe not even earlier this year, probably earlier last month, there was a kid, 4-year-old boy out of China that contracted another strain of the avian flu. He contracted the H3N8, right? And they said the first human to contract the H3N8, again, as if it's like a badge of honor. Oh, the first guy to contract this one. Why are they breaking these different variants down to such? That's like saying, oh, the first human to contract the Omicron, or the first human to contract the XYZ, or the LGBT. Whatever fucking bullshit letters they put to these variants, they're breaking it down to each different variant that these people are catching instead of just saying another human with the avian flu. Now, according to the articles I read, the avian strains or variants, they are all pretty similar in one another in the way they infect, how they stop with that one person, and the symptoms are pretty much the same, like the flu symptoms, right? Nothing out of the ordinary, though they say there is a strain out there, an avian flu strain, that if it was to infect humans, it would have a higher mortality rate, I guess, I don't know. But again, guys, all too coincidental, if you ask me. Right? I mean, we have a list of shit going on now. We got to worry about this. Now, this, for most healthy adults, they will fare fine. If you are sickly, that's a different ball game. I'm not even going to speak to it, and I'm not even going to speak to the fact that maybe, just maybe, this is a way for them to weaponize it and further move this down the line. Maybe, or this is just what it is. Birds getting sick, which I know some of you think is bullshit. Birds getting sick. And people getting sick behind taking care or killing or euthanizing, or whatever word you want to use for those birds. Again, guys, this is something just to keep abreast of, because whether you believe it or not, guys, even if this is real, this can be bad if it starts spreading through humans easier. And even if this is fake, this is still going to be another narrative that they're going to push. So either way, it's going to turn out to be bad. Whether they fake it and push a fake narrative, or whether it's real and it actually infects people and kills them, either way you look at it, guys, it's bad. So splitting hairs about it being fake or not, at this point, it doesn't matter, because we have to be ready for whatever bullshit they're going to throw at us and whatever mumbo jumbo they're going to say behind it. That's all I'm saying with that. And it's the reason why I'm talking about it, is so that it's on your radar. That's it. Do I think this thing's going to fucking burn through the human race and burn through the planet? No. There's so many different variants out there. Who the fuck knows, right? But the fact that they keep reporting it, and they report it after the fact. So the kid in China, they reported it after the fact, I guess a couple of weeks after the fact. Here in the United States, they reported it after the fact, and then in the UK, same thing. So, I mean, I guess they just didn't want the world to fucking panic, and they talked about it afterwards, or they released it afterwards. But either way, guys, it's just more bullshit for us to contend with. All right, guys. So, other than that, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching.